My country people, how una day? Una welcome to Love Battle on Top Wap TV, your family entertainment channel. How has your week been? How it take go? Everything okay? My brother, calm down. Like play. Plenty people don't put plenty information on top internet. Say, this is the first time in the histories of Januaries where January fly. Phew! Like play. January don't almost finish. You know, so most times some people don't travel, go Christmas, come back, people say, hey, this January go be like 100 days. January, no, they won't finish. But this particular one, as in everybody agree, say he run no be small. And the people where he run for, now people where they expect money, but those where they owe people, they don't like the speed where the January take the run. But any which way, you must come to an end and we go pay back all the money where we they owe. You know, easy anyway, but we'll keep digging. Well done. Today on Top Love Battle, we don't bring fine topic where we want treat, waiting be that. Should a woman's ability to cook be a criterion for marriage? When you see woman, you say, this lady fine, no, she gets a fine shape, she has a fine character, she has this one, she has that one, but they can't say, you know, sabi cook. Will it be a problem? Or will you just say, no problem, we'll go dig them anyhow? Some people will tell you, say, the way to a man's heart is through the stomach. Say it's not about sex or any other kind of thing that you think you can bring to the table. What about food? So all man and his own. Some people tell you, say, one man's meat is another man's poison. Say the one way this person they look, no be the one way another person they look. That matter now will carry come to them and get two men them for studio. We go help us dig this matter out until all my single ladies out there will hold their hand for chest. We feel say I am shaking their table. We'll have rest of mind today. For my right here, I have my G, Israel Oyebamiji. Israel, did you bring that stuff? Oh, you didn't bring it?
I didn't bring it.
Israel Oyebamiji, of course, if you they follow active where you go know, say this one are like our #1 fan now. And guess what? Today of all days, today it can be special double package for Israel because he got a scholarship award from PEFT to study acting and presentation. Free. We are nice like that. If you're in your house, be clapping for Israel. Israel is too much because I know so plenty people register for that stuff, but not everybody then take. There are just few people, and Israel is part of them. He has been a family member for a long time, coming from the West and coming down here to attend Love Battle. From then, we've just been growing from grace to grace. This one is small, more to come, my brother. Amen. Congratulations. People for house, they greet him.
I greet everyone. Will they come?
He's feeling big. His shoulder pad has increased. Don't blame him. He rich. He has tried for it. And then from my left, I will not say unfortunately, we have a man's too hot, man's too tall, man's what?
Husband material 1,000 yard.
Chooks, we are tired.
Chooks, tired of what?
We are tired. Just introduce yourself. We are tired.
I don't hear the full introduction. The only one I know here, the husband material will make I think. I mean, for those of you who know Sabi cook today, listen, I will teach you one or two things to do. Just listen to me. It's not a criteria. It's not. Don't kill yourself. If you person who Sabi do 90 things, we know Sabi do the remaining 10. You don't get A. You understand? Who get 90 over 100? That's the A you get. Okay. If not just cook, you know Sabi cook. Hello, come and marry me.
You don't start to call them come inside already. Oh, no wahala. Israel, you don't see topic will carry come. Make we hear your case presentation. That your own already look like case presentation. Make we hear your case presentation. What do you think concerning this topic?
Make I start from where Mr. Chuk started from. He say if person get 90 out of 100. But for school, I remember say when we do chemistry that time, you get some questions. No, make I say essay.
Okay.
Get some part of essay where we say if you not treat those questions, you leave them. Forget any other effort or they try for other areas. You could just try the A. No, they show at all. So cooking for me is a criteria, and I will just do that like with 2 or 3 points. Number one, from the one we talked before. Yes, I know. Okay, just 30 seconds.
Yes. As in 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, no wala. Number one of the things where our ancestors handed down over to us.
Taking us back.
Nah, make woman sabi cook. That's one of the things the way then they learn for their mama house. So if you see any woman who knows sabi cook, now you be say something don't happen along the line. And that the mama self knows sabi cook, come pass and down to her. So if you can't allow her to say, okay, no worry, they come like that. Now so the thing go, they continue, they go. And as we go, they continue, they breed girls who know sabi cook. For example, now my mama sabi cook. It teach me where I be boy. I sabi cook also. So I can also assist my wife once in a while when I have to. But the truth be say, ask my wife, anybody will get a hand me, they ask him. Say, when was the last time I see chance? Help her for her, say, make her help her cook. Now she did do the cooking because also no let us rest. Monday to Friday, also Saturday, side hustle, Sunday, we will go church. So where the chance day? So based on that, a woman must know how to cook for real. If we don't want to continue to breed women, we no go sabi cook. That's number one. Number two, the one way we talked before, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. If you know sabi cook, no come tomorrow, come they cry for social media, say my husband leave me for housemaid. Now you start and move because if housemaid sabi cook, can't find small. You don't finish with that now because
these days, you don't even really have to find. Help me off your mic there for a second so that when we come back, I'm sure you'll be able to elaborate as you want. But make I quickly ask MC Chooks, this your white up and down will not confuse me. I know who you are. You are not meek. You are not gentle. So I am not deceived. And I'm telling my people, don't be deceived. He's not a gentle human being.
You are entitled to your own opinion. You are very entitled to your own opinion. And that's why it is the way it is. I'm a perfect gentleman. And that's why today I chose to wear white, so that I will serenade some of the ladies who do not know how to cook and who are tired of seeing men who criticize them for just that mere act. Life is not about what you can always put in your mouth. I don't believe. I quite believe rather in the fact that the way through to a man's heart is through his stomach. But that's no longer a valid adage any longer. You understand? Now why some of those people will believe in those adage, if you see their belly, they just around any house, sit down for house, they wait for a woman, we go cook for them and stuff like that. We have moved. We move, like you said. This dispensation now, we are looking for women who add value to whatever we are doing. You understand? Because if it is just food is everywhere. Let me hold it here.
Okay, thank you very much. Una don't hear waiting MC Chooks talk. In to make food no be waiting, they hinder you from coming to meet your zaddy. You hear? And then Israel talks, say it is very important make woman know how to cook. So you know, go be say you go be like transfer from generation to generation. Say our women them they lose the ability to know how to harness the love and the art of cooking. Okay, did I get it? Yeah, my adult education is working perfectly fine. If you just join us, you have not missed much. You have not missed much. Now I love that matter now with the treats and Mama Kwube in there. And I know they alone, I deal with my guys, I deal with Israel and MC Chooks. So them they argue for the matter what carry conway talk say, should a woman's ability to cook be a criterion for marriage? Now that matter with the treat, food matters of the tummy, not of the heart now. Of course, the heart now leads, the tummy now leads to the heart. I mean, the heart leads to tummy. What am I even saying? Yes, and that matter now they treat. I have my G's here. Then they here, they dig out for that matter. Israel, now you get these 5 minutes. Make we hear your argument. Why you talk, say it is very important that a woman knows how to cook.
Make I continue from where I stopped before. From the first point where I mentioned, for a woman not to sabi cook, she will say something don't break in between, because before, the way we take now, we say women, then they learn how to cook from their mama. So if woman not sabi cook, it means there's something caught in between. Whether the mama not sabi cook, or yes, mama not sabi cook, pass it on to the lady, and then it wants to continue like that.
There can be other things. You know, some people, what of those where they no get, like, their mama no day?
Yes.
When they born them.
But nobody grew up alone. One way or the other, they live with somebody.
Some people live with just their father.
Yes.
There are people like that that have lived with
most of the time too, men of those days, the only thing is they no go cook, but then sabi. Yes. Okay. Most of the time they no go cook, but then sabi. So if you get any lady where we say, now the papa train them, definitely you must learn from the papa or from somebody where they around. Those ones, those days, where we say whether they no fit learn from their papa, now part of our culture, then they marry 2, 3. So somehow she go learn from somewhere because that stepmother no go agree, say make she sit down for house. Okay. In fact, now those ones they learn pass. Yes. Because stepmother no go agree, say you go sit down for sitting room, cross leg. Me, I can't cook for you. It's not even possible. You can do that for your mama, you know. So that one, in fact, there's no excuse. The truth of the matter, we say you must learn how to cook. So if you know sabi cook, before you start to think of say, may we go marry, whether make go do some refresher course 3 months, go learn how to cook small first, because there is no how you can do it. We can't allow you to continue this. What do they call them for English? I don't forget that English. Then they call it something cycle like that. Second point where I want to raise be this. The way to a man's heart, which is a major, nowadays we see so many instances, women coming on social media, my husband leave me for so person, my husband leave me for so person. Go check very, very well. The thing, they start from just say, somebody just shake something, pass in front of the man. It start from something where the man chop. Now there they always start from, no be just, somebody just pass now. If someone like me now, we be say, you get how Ashake they take prepare for the fried rice. You know if you just shake anything.
Want to scatter our head.
And then I just start feeling somehow. It's not possible because even if normal, the way God take create us, we lose guard once in a while. But before you lose guard small, just remember how tasty that fried rice, that fufu and that goosey the taste, Just forget about those kind of things. So they always start from something. When man, they come from office and then, say my wife knows how to cook, first branch booker, all those fine girls, they book all those kind of things. So now there they start from. They start to lust after some other ladies. So if you really want to keep your man, make I put on this way. Let me borrow one language from waiting my co-debater they always use when they come for program. You go say, write this thing down. You go need them for exam.
You go favor you.
He go favor you. So write this thing down. You go need them. If you truly want to keep your man, nobody say you won't become baby mama. I mean, you just want, I want born for you. Make I just bear your name. You won't stay. You won't stay for man house. I beg, learn how to cook. That is one surest way. If they talk that and say, come here, I go teach you. I be now so I promised my wife, ask him when was the last time where I don't cook for him. And they do it once in a while, but also not go great. So best thing, learn them. Another thing we say, you mentioned one thing, and thank God, they play enter my circle. I like him. He say plenty places they where person fit get food. Me, I think say an act of irresponsibility, may you allow one other woman they cook for your house. The one where your children go chop, and the one where your husband go chop. I no talk say once in a while, if you know happen. Say whether you be busy and things like that, we understand. But when you now, I get one friend sometimes, make I tell you this one. They work for one of these eateries. They say for afternoon like this, fine women with big cars go bring these big bowls. I beg now, wait, the wedding never done, the soup never done. They want to carry this thing. That is, see, now there corruption starts. All this the way they talk say soup money they cost. Now there they start. Because the soup where you go buy for eatery, nobody the same one where you go take your money cook. So you have to pay extra for that. So they pack and put for different containers. Go house, go warm and prepare and serve them for people. They, mommy, your food is sweet. Now there they start. This one, now true life, so nobody say that because say they show. Now my friend tell me, say they see them every afternoon. Come. If you don't answer them in time, they go to shout on you. You know, say money they talk now. Yes. So now their corruption start of say plenty money will they take the cook. I beg 1,000, 5,000 within 1,000, 5,000 you cook correct soup. And the one way they talk, I like say I they read in mind as in they come say if you talk say nowadays we say everybody they work. I beg that will not be excuse. You get some soup with the inside a shake fridge as I they talk now. You don't spend past 1 month. And tomorrow. If we bring them out, not be freeze, I mean to say. If we bring them out tomorrow now, it will be like, say, we just chop them. You just cook them yesterday. So that will not be an excuse. Find one Saturday, cook correct soup inside fridge. put them for inside freezer, put them there. 1 month go there. They're going to take them out, warm them. You go to enjoy yourself. So there's no excuse. You be career woman, you be anything. There's no excuse. I beg.
You know, your mind, you already know say in they go that place. Because I know say you get some men when they chop food where they overnight.
Where they overnight?
Yes. I've had stories like some men. If not waiting come up for fire now, say you put them for fridge till the next day. Count them out. Especially if na okra. They won't eat it. No vex. Help us hold small. Make we hear waiting the perfect gentleman gets to talk. Gentleman, you have the floor. Let's hear you.
Gentlewoman. I quietly and comfortably listen to waiting Maoga on top talk. And one thing why I draw out and I say, I don't ask myself question until I got see him again, answer myself, because na rhetorical question. See which job this man go they do. Now I can't remember saying an actor. You see some of these things when they paint like this. The thing just they come to me like saying a proper scripting for Nollywood movie. This life don't go beyond Nollywood movie. Let's tell ourselves the reality of life. You understand? We're in the 21st century where a lot of things are evolving. A lot of things don't change. They try to listen to them. Everything where I just the picture for my mind na 1972. How our grandmama and our ancestor begin enter bush, begin go cut the firewood. They train children how to cook. No. Now why their life begin and end for bush and village?
Hey.
Hello. Now this dispensation, now how man and woman go come together, build a home that will suffice, build a home that they can manage, build a home that they can build a system within. And these things don't just end in the kitchen. You understand? Say man and woman come together to marry, and the man already knows say he no be perfect person. He's not going to go and marry an angel, quote and unquote. He's supposed to know say there are certain things that he should be able to manage, will be challenged for this woman. Do you understand? Before he bring her into the home. Somebody like me now, I tell you the truth. I grew up with a mom who is a caterer. You understand? I learned how to cook because now her job. Do you understand? I used to follow her to a restaurant and I learned these things. So for me, I don't see say getting a spouse or a wife rather that doesn't know how to cook will be a challenge. Why? Because I sabi, and this now what they say for pidgin English, now hand they wash hand clean. Why do you want to go and marry somebody who has it all and cannot fit into some certain things you are lacking? Do you understand? So now you are talking about marrying a woman who can cook. Have you asked yourself if you have money to give the woman to cook? Hello? If you marry a caterer and she's demanding for XYZ amount to cook, is the money available in your pocket to give to her? Or you are just making mad to go and cook anything? No. So, this dispensation now where you go think, this thing, like you talk is it a criterion? No, it's not a criteria or criterion, as the case may be. Because if you look at some other things, statistically, when you fit manage, you understand, for this woman, you go say if food that the listing, because like I said before, food is everywhere. Food is everywhere. You can get a maid who will cook. If don't
go Yakaosara.
And if you don't trust yourself, you go tell the maid, come, just like in talk, say Ashake they do. Maid, come on Sunday, cook everything, put for freezer. You and your wife go, they use microwave, Next Sunday again, she come cook everything, put them for fridge. So that you not gonna live with you now if you don't trust yourself. By the way, there are other places you can also explore. Now, what if you marry somebody, because I answer this question, what if you marry somebody that is not a Nigerian and the kind of food where the person sabi cook, you know sabi chop am? Hello, can you eat tuwo shikafa? Hello, what kind of food can you eat? If you marry somebody from northern Nigeria where we say their food, no be waiting you grow up with, and you cannot just start eating it as an adult now. Will you not marry?
Why is there love?
What if it's a foreigner?
Not love.
Yeah, what if it's a foreigner? What if you are not in Nigeria? You are just you don't everything they told they enter Hollywood. Like I thought. Imagine say you dey Hollywood. Imagine say you marry a foreigner. You know dey Nigeria. You dey abroad, and the woman like chicken peri and burger. And you know sabi chop all those things. Will you still define it as the fact that she cannot cook. No, life does not end in the kitchen. The road to a man's heart is no longer through the belly. No, that place don't block. It's roundabout. They don't use fencer. You don't understand? They don't fencer. Think of other things that a woman can do for you beyond food. Hello, write this thing I want to tell you that now. Number one, if you are not married, look for a woman that is supportive in other ramifications. You understand? And marry her. Food can always come in between. 2, look for a woman that can pray for you, that you guys can join hands together and raise good family. Food can come in between. I rest my case.
Thank you very much. I know some girls then go to jump. Say, oh, chicks.
And finally, if you are looking for a man who will love you for who you are, hello, call me.
I know. See, Chooks, at some point you start paying for adverts. Serious, because you they come here come showcase your talent. You come to advert for marriage. I think next time you go put your picture for marry me so that they go feel advertising, make girls. By the time when girls call your number, oh, you go know. Say now food and other things. Then now you go think of.
I'm capable.
My people waiting for. I trust you now. I trust you. My people waiting for us. I hope so that don't hear as the arguments they go. No forget. Say they're very important for you to follow us for all our social media handles. Very key. Very important for Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. All of them now WAP TV channel. But for Twitter, that one now WAP_TV. Very important because if you follow us for this pages, you go feel meet up with everything then where they drop, and then the best now to turn on post notification and then press the bell so that anything we just post, bagam, you go enter your phone and you can be in the know of everything where they happen. And also now wait for us get plenty things that we go like talk now. At the time we don't throw phone lines them open. Begin they call us by any means, but don't try witchcraft. We get the social media handles them for screen. If you fit send message, enter Facebook or Instagram, drop your messages. If you know fit, use the phone lines and call us. But if you fit call for Skype, by all means, call me for Skype. The hand on our WAP TV. I would love to see your face. Okay, when I fit continue while my messages they enter my call. Okay, quickly. Sorry, Mark, quickly read this message. What I see here. Here we get Okoro Chemela Chidozie. In talk say yes, it should be one of the criteria. Then Ekene Cruzungu in talk say criterion for marriage depends on individuals and environment. I think environment will be that country we talk. Say this question did not state whether the environment is Nigeria, Lagos, or the whole world. So, so just like Chooks been the try to, he said traditionally the question is like asking if the criterion for marriage to a man is for him to have a source of living. In some environments it will be, in others it may not be. Okay, I get you. Totally. Say Prince Alex Anaba say not a major one in this present generation, but an advantage, especially to Igbo men like me who cherish good food. It's not be everybody go bother, but say him, he's bothered already. And the Amaka pressure say yes to an extent, that it's very important. Then Olufumi Morgan say yes. He say personally yes, I love good food. Won't be bad if she cooks when she's up for it. Okay, go ahead, please.
Make I pick from where he talks. Pick a woman when I feel build home together. Well, it depends on the kind of home where person want build share. Because if you want build home on the fact, say your wife.
Sorry, we'll talk to our caller. Hello, Mr. Paul. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you?
I am fine, thank you, sir. Welcome to Love Battle. Hello?
How are you people doing now?
We are fine, sir. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Okay, go ahead. We can hear you. Welcome to Love Battle.
I've seen your topic on in the screen there.
Okay, sir.
It's a very nice topic.
Go ahead, my Oga. Would they hear you? Hello? Okay, try call back. I feel say maybe network they worry. Go ahead, sir.
So to build a good home, for example, there is no how. There are some things you can manage. Like okay, if you want to build a house now, there's something you can say okay, I'm not using this one, I'm not using this one. Like, we have different kind of roofs now.
Okay.
You can say, okay, I'm using this one, I'm not using this one. But know how there's like modern day buildings that you want to build, there's no how you can do without concrete, cement. So I wonder if you want to build a home where somebody, like, he gave one very funny analogy. Housemaid come on Sunday or Saturday, cook for her, put her inside fridge.
That's if you don't trust yourself. Somebody like
no,
you,
even the idea
do you.
of bringing the housemaid in the first instance. See,
That's because there are more important things in the family more than food. Do you understand? Everything does not rise and fall on food. On the table.
I remind you something.
Remind me.
Those days where you dey talk for 1972. True, that time men dey go farm. But nowadays, we dey do different work now because civilization and modernization don't enter.
And even for the offices now, you go office now, they go give you food for work, breakfast, lunch. You know understand? Yes, now if you dey work for better place.
For salary.
No, it depends on where you dey work.
And everybody
that's why I say work for better place. That's why I tell you now. That's why I tell you that I say if the woman now ready to cook, do you have the money?
If
now imagine a man that first thing first, food is not his thing. Do you understand? Food is not his thing. I know of some men, especially big men, now poor man, they always be concerned about what they want chop. Now that chop, now won't kill them. They want chop, they want put for mouth. You understand? The big man wants to just take tea, take bread. Do you understand? And they are fine for the morning. In the afternoon, they give them something light for office. They just shake. They are fine because they want to keep fit. They want to be healthy. They take pineapple and banana and they are fine. In the night, they just want to eat something small and they are fine. But you see this...
Sorry, we'll get call. No vex. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Huh?
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Love Battle. Hello? Can you hear me,
good
sir?
evening.
Good evening, sir. Mr. Emmanuel.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Emmanuel. How you doing?
Hello?
Yeah. Okay, I beg try call again. We still there here.
So as I told, I said, but you see this poor man, we no get shishi to, even if the woman already cook the food, you no get the money, the way without to do it. Now those people 9-1 kill the woman. Now they concerned about how the woman go wake up in the morning, cook morning, afternoon, and night. In fact, bring food, come to the office. No, big men don't do these things. They are just concerned about how life would move on smoothly, how they can balance their life. Not everything does not rise and fall on the table and what you will eat in your mouth. Please, try to be like this big man. Hello.
The truth of the matter, we say, this percentage where they talk, so if we put 10 men down, this one where they talk, the people we know count
food is
food.
not
Must you put yourself in
Wait,
that category?
wait now, you make a talk
Must you
my
fall
own.
in that category?
Out of that 10,
Put yourself in the big man's category.
Forget
like me.
that one. Majority carry the vote.
Which majority?
Majority carry the vote. We don't visit two men. We don't visit 2 men out of 10 men. We go talk, say they no count food. Even some of these big men.
You go
then
talk
they
this
visit-
finish.
Where you do your
this street,
statistics?
they go beat you. This
I
street,
know.
No worry.
Me, I know for real.
Where you do your statistics?
I know for real.
For where?
Even for inside studio here, me will count. How many men for here? But tell me, say, food.
Me and Mr. Martin.
I know worry. They don't reach 2 out of 10. So the truth of the matter be say, see, don't know the.
It's not the truth. Don't even use that.
Okay.
The matter.
On my no. As far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Yes.
So as far as you are concerned.
Say it like that. Okay, here I get Uchechukwu Elekwa in talk said to me, this sounds like asking if knowing how to wash clothes or sweeping the floor is a criterion for marriage. I feel knowing how to cook is a basic skill everyone should have.
So.
And those that don't have it, especially women, should, as a matter of necessity, make efforts to learn it. We'll talk to David. Hello, Mr. David. Good evening. Good evening, Mr. David. Hello. I dey hear your television for house. I beg if una call, help us reduce the volume of your TV so we can have a free flow.
Good evening, Ma. I can hear you.
Oh, you are there?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Lata, reduce the volume of your TV waiting for house.
Okay, I have reduced it to the lowest.
Go ahead, sir. Who they talk that in there? Go ahead, sir. I can hear you.
David, talk.
No,
Talk.
David.
Okay. So my own few opinion I will contribute on this story about marriage is cooking is a right criteria. I am talking.
Let them listen to you.
Mr. David, reduce the volume of your TV waiting for house. I can still hear your TV. Okay. I beg, if you call, reduce the volume of the TV waiting for house.
And
so
separate yourself from your family people. Because like that, they listen. They won't hear waiting one talk for phone.
They can misunderstand that.
No, they won't hear waiting one talk.
Separate yourself from your family people.
Leave them.
As in move away from.
Move away.
That sounds better.
Move away.
See, everybody had a trick now. So we don't send the wrong message. Please stay with your family members. You get? Okay.
No,
Go ahead, please.
Mr. Chooks, you say you mentioned that thing, we did drag one thing before one caller cut that thing. You talk about that one we don't say that one. Now only 2. Okay. Now if you are voting for those kind of people, you know, be 2 out of 10. We still get some rich men where we say they like better food and they chop palm. Correct.
Yep. Why they say their belly they run reach back?
No be all of them. No be all of them. You get some of them they chop life correct and then they chop things where they balance the thing for their body. Forget
fruits and vegetables.
Yes, no. That's part of the things where woman must. Wait, the other one, they talk of that one with the drag before. Come on Sunday, cook down. Then all of them they go chop for one.
That's
week.
If you don't trust. I refer to you because you might not trust the housemaid.
Whether trust or no trust, it doesn't come into play.
Okay.
Like
what if you marry a woman that's not in Nigeria?
That is not in Nigeria.
Yes.
What did they find before?
Wait, I don't understand.
All the Nigerians don't finish.
No, if you marry and you see that's what you see.
No, they cover my eye.
We are encouraging men to marry women.
Echo. Sorry. Hello, good evening, Mr. Frank.
Hello, good evening, Mama Kwube.
Hey, Mr. Frank, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. You guys look great.
Hello?
You guys look great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Please be specific. Tell me I look good.
And me
Just
too.
say you guys.
All of you look wonderful.
Fine.
All of you
Because
look
some people
wonderful.
don't fine. Some people don't fine for you.
Me I'm fine, shao.
I saw your topic and I just want to add some things to it.
Okay.
Like cooking shouldn't be a criteria for marriage or for love or whatsoever relationship you are in with a lady.
Okay.
For me, I don't know for other people. My wife not knowing how to cook doesn't mean I won't know how to cook or we can't live with each other.
Okay.
Food is vital, but at times there are some other things in a woman that is important and vital than food. I dated somebody for over a year. I never tasted her food for once, but I loved her like that because she was giving me some other things that food can't fill in for.
Oh.
So if I want to marry that kind of lady and peradventure she don't know how to cook, but her other qualities have made me choose her that I want to settle down with her, I can easily marry her. She can easily go for cooking class. 3-6 months, she's good. Or I can even go for cooking class and I'll be cooking for both of us.
You
I don't see anything bad in that.
Oh.
So cooking isn't anything.
Okay.
I don't see it as something that can hinder me from marrying a woman.
Frank, thank you very much.
I wonder the kind of work when this one go they do. When go talk say one they cook every day.
You see, love. You are not. I don't know your definition of love, but love cover it all. You see this. You see soft man. See his voice be like this thing.
And go they cook every day.
Yes.
Ha.
Well, the women cook every day. Some people cook and
See
stock
voice
up, like you
is
said.
today bread. Very soft. You don't understand. Very calm man. You see all these men that they don't know their onion that are not soft. You don't know how to love a woman.
Soft. Don't mention yourself in soft.
Okay, make I begin talk like Frank.
Don't talk like that. Okay, here we get LC Chichi King. She talks, say, some women are too busy and some men are lazy. So the busy women will marry the lazy man and he will be cooking,
Balance equation.
cleaning, washing, going to market, taking care of children. Mbok. That's what she write down. He said, you people have not seen rich people who have cooks, Abi. Then she laughed. As in she laughed. Say, so now all this drama on her face, I mean she can't follow her do. Then my oga Enoch Bawa, he said the way to a man's heart is pong 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 pong. He said I've seen marriages collapse as a result of this. Say, like you say this adage no work again. For him, he don't see marriages
now before
collapse.
Nigeria get independence.
So I'm sure he cancels a lot of couples where they come with this kind of problem. We'll talk to Anatu. Hello, Anatu. Good evening. Hello. My town people follow me come today. I beg, I'm gonna try call again. I'm sure the network is just being terrible. Okay. No wahala. Try call back. I beg, we still there here. Una fit continue.
Yeah. Somebody said the rich men and they get cook. Well, make everybody make their choice though. In talk of waiting happen to marrying marrying a foreigner. Okay. Waiting they find before. If she's a foreigner and she knows how to cook, waiting can concern me. We get so many foreigners that be say correct Onyibo go see them say this one no be say padded Onyibo, this real Onyibo, full-blooded Onyibo, and then they cook Nigerian food. Waiting go come make Nigerian woman tell me say she knows how to cook.
If she sabi
Nigerian
cook food and the food where she sabi cook, you know sabi chop am. We go answer this question.
Nigerian food.
Sorry, we'll talk to Edith. Hello, Edith. Good evening.
Hello.
Madam, good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Welcome to Love Battle.
Yes. Cook. I'm doing fine, Mama Kwube and Co. I'm enjoying your program.
Thank you. Ma. Go ahead.
Yes, cooking should not necessarily be a criteria for a condition or criteria for marriage.
Wow.
Because, like the man said, I know of a woman that is a Calabar woman. We all know their beautiful soup that she married to a Yoruba.
Okay.
And she cannot even prepare the Yoruba food. Doesn't mean she can't cook. So you may have different tribes and cultures, and that could make you sound like a person that cannot cook. But I also tell my brothers, please don't eat poison because your woman cannot cook. Make an attempt to teach her. Make an attempt to make her, she herself should try to love good food and decent food. Not that she can't cook and she's ready to present poison. You can balance this, like that man said earlier. Very, very nice of him. He the cooking and teach her or bring in somebody to balance the meal section so that you won't eat poison because you are managing a wife that can't cook. That shouldn't be a criteria at all. You should settle it, make it balanced with love. Either of you can teach the other, or you can bring in somebody to teach so that you can eat good food. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, ma. So, I try to understand the part of the poison. Is it just that the person knows sabi chop that food or cook and well?
No cook and
I don't
well.
get. Is it the no cook and well?
No cook and well.
Okay, now the parts. Okay. Let it not be that we are trying to say this culture food.
No.
Now poison.
No cook and well.
Okay, no cook and well. I'm trying to get that off my head. Hello, Molara. Good evening.
Hello.
Auntie Molara. Good evening.
Hello.
How are you? Go ahead, would they hear you there?
Okay. Hello, good evening.
Omolara, go ahead, we can hear you.
Good evening.
Good evening, we can hear you. Good evening.
Okay.
Okay.
The thing with me I want to talk for this program, they say,
You go tell. You go tell. I beg. Try reduce the volume of your TV when you call.
No, they call her for backyard.
They no call her for. Now wish the answer. Okay, please, if you call, try reduce the volume of your TV. Don't forget to call us for Skype if you fit the hand on our WAP TV. It will make sense. Or enter Facebook or Instagram, drop your messages. I read it here live and direct. What I go? Yeah, go ahead, guys.
She mentioned one Calabar woman where marry Yoruba. That one, issue of 1 year. For the fact, say the Yoruba man decide to marry her, it means say he's ready to learn.
Yes.
To eat her food. So in the next 1 year or thereabouts, it go start to the chop correct food.
What about the internet? I thought the internet helps a lot of people these days to learn how to cook. There are different groups.
Mama Kwube, you don't divert. Mama Kwube, you don't divert. Because no, you don't divert, go learning. We're not talking about learning. Learning has to now, on its own, be a decision that both of them will take. Say, okay, the man say, oh, it's fine. I can manage this, but I want you to go and learn this. That's the extreme. We're coming there.
Okay,
we're coming there. But where we did now?
Before admission.
Where we did now?
Cut off mark before admission.
But where we did now, can you marry a woman who cannot cook?
I cannot.
Because life does not end in the kitchen. You're going to do other things that are going to make me love you. Just like Paul says, he's the perfect
This thing sounds like
there are other
acting.
things that you do. There are other things that you're going to do. There are other things that we're going to partner to do together. That is beyond cooking. Okay. Cooking is just one activity in marriage, just one. And you're making that one, you're amplifying that one, and you're making it look as if without that one, you will not survive. After all, before you married her, you have been eating. People where don't lose their wives are still eating. And some of them are still looking better than those who have wives who can cook.
Talk to Paul. Hello, Mr. Paul. Good evening.
Good evening.
Now the same Paul? Yeah. Okay, welcome back, sir.
Yeah, I called back. I said,
okay.
If a woman did not know how to cook food, it is not good. I can't marry a woman that did not know how to cook food.
Okay.
So for a woman to know how to cook food is an advantage, and the woman is good to be a housewife. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Guys, may rush before network. Thank you, sir. Here I get the Adetokunbo sheet too. He said the creator designed a woman to breastfeed infants for a reason. A woman who loves her family and understands the physical and spiritual imports of feeding will learn how to cook before marrying. That's what you talk about.
Cut off before admission. Go one very.
Cut off before admission.
One very.
It's part of the required. It's part of the required mark.
Don't play corner kick for one.
Oh, okay. Oh, our time is almost fast spent. In fact, our time don't finish as I'm being told. Israel, I beg take 30 seconds. Help us round off your topic.
Well, we don't talk the major things already. No need to repeat anything. Make we just know say some things like in the talk say they act. Not be acting with this one. This one are real life.
Okay.
Some things sweet to talk. Like food is not a major thing. When hunger wire you first day. Why are you second day? At that time, you know, say food na important thing, no. Of course, he said, no be only one place where they get food, but the truth of the matter is, say, if we truly want to build a good home, a woman should learn how to cook. One day, some of these people where they cook for outside, they feel no dish shop.
Thank you very much. All right, Chugs, 30 seconds, help us. Sharp.
A happy home does not end in the kitchen, begin and end in the kitchen. There are other things that a woman can do to make a happy home. Let's stop this mentality of looking for women who can cook. Ask yourself a question. Do you have the money to give her to cook?
Sure, I do.
I believe money will come. Now, they also, all of us, they also. My people there for us, I hope so enjoy today's episode as me self. I enjoy your belly food, even though no be food. Gee, don't leave me. Did you see my error? If you feel say you miss anything on top this one, enter Facebook, Instagram, drop your messages. Monday morning, 10:30 a.m. You go feel watch the repeat of this one. Don't forget to follow us on top all our social media handles. On top Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. All of them are WAP TV channel. But for Twitter now, WAP_TV. It's very important to follow all those pages because it will favor you. Till we'll come again next week with another fine topic. Have a good night and stay safe. Mwah.